Hello, good day. My name is Adeolu-Akinyemi, and I'll be sharing with you some tips that will help you to have a more productive 2021. I actually shared the slides and this training sometime in January, but I believe that the turn of a new month gives you an opportunity again to review how your year has been and to even make some fresh commitments and begin to take some deliberate actions, okay? Some deliberate actions to begin to ensure that you have a year that is really, really productive. So I'll be sharing my slide now, right? I'll be sharing my slide and I will encourage that you follow me as I go along. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, fantastic. I got it. Yes, so you can have a highly productive 2021, and it's never too late to begin to make decisions, right? And take steps to have a productive year. Whether we know it or not, we still have 9 months in the year, okay? And it's always an opportunity to review and to take a look at how we can have a lot more productive year. So bringing you this training on the platform of the Green Mondays opportunity. It's a company that was founded in Nigeria, but has a backdrop of international support from the Avenues to Wealth company. We have a range of opportunities available in the business, which I'll be sharing in the course of my training. But right now, I would like us to take a little bit of learning from a research that was done a number of years ago. I want you to follow me on this slide. Okay, so my first slide here shows a survey that was done some time ago. This survey was carried out in America, and it was carried out on 100 people, a group of 100 people. The survey spanned a period of 40 years. Okay, this survey was carried out first on these 100 people when they were 25. At 25 was when they started working. Okay, and they worked, within a 40-year period. Up until 65 when they were supposed to be retired. So they studied the lives and did a research on these 100 people over a 40-year period. And after this 40-year period, below here or before me here is what they realized. Okay, carrying out this research on 100 people was discovered that at 65, 54 out of these 100 people, that's more than half of them, were still dependent. That's talking about financially. Okay, these people's career was studied, they were studied, and they took a look at their lives after 40 years, and it was realized that 54 of them, after 40 years, were still dependent. They were dependent, some of them were dependent on the government, some were dependent on their children, just dependent and unable to take care of themselves without getting external help, more than half of them. And if you look at Nigeria, where we hardly have data or statistics, look at it. I'm sure we have more than half within a group of 100 people highly dependent on other people after they must have retired. In fact, in cases, you see cases where some people collapse on the queue because they're trying to get their stipend called the pension. So more than half of 100 people were still dependent on the government, dependent on their children and different things like that. Out of these 100 people, 16 were still working. They didn't want to be dependent, but they were not earning enough on their own to be able to really retire for real. So 16 of those people left the job that they retired from and went to get another job. Okay, they went to get another job so that they could keep body and soul alive. 16 out of 100 people. Out of these 100 people, 24 were dead. Of course, life happens. I'm sure even for you here, I'm sure you can say, just like I can say, I finished from university, how many years ago now? Wow, I'm very old. Yeah, 20 years, about 20 years ago. And already from my class of about 70 people, one person has passed on that I know of. One person has passed on. So, so life happens, people die. How much more talking about a 40-year period? So, within the space of time, 24 were dead. 5 of them were financially independent. That means on their own, they could take care of themselves. They had put investments here and there. There are some things in place that were working for them, and they really did not need to depend on anybody to take care of them financially. And only 1 out of 100 is financially free. That is what survey shows. And you know, you can just take a cue from around us. The average old person is angry with the system. He's angry and saying that after working for so long, this is what I'm going home with. In fact, people don't even need to wait till they're old. I speak with some people who are in their 30s, some even are in their 30s as we speak, some in their 40s, and they are complaining already about where they have worked for 11 years, 12 years, and they have nothing to show for it. They are bitter against the system. They are bitter against their employer. And I tell these people, your employer owes you nothing. If you are working here and you're earning a salary, your employer owes you nothing besides what was signed and agreed on your employment letter. What was agreed on your employment letter is what your employer owes you. You give your time, they pay you a salary. That is a life, you know, of an employee. So, I mean, I won't just come and say after 10 years or 15 years, I have nothing to show for it. You agreed, I'll pay you 15K. And you said, okay, I'll take it. And you signed and you agreed to the terms and conditions. It's not the time to come back and say, oh, and exactly that's how it is when it comes, you know, to getting a job or working within a system and all of that. You already agreed and you need to go with the terms and conditions. Your time is being paid for and you need to work for that time and then you get paid. Okay, so you see people who are bitter and all of that, but really nobody owes you anything. You make your choice and say, this is what I want to do. Okay, so and that's how it works. So when you see a system like that, you know that just like some people say, this life is not balanced. In the same world where you have people who are bitter and angry, within the same class and category of age, you find people who are living on their dividends. In this same Nigeria, without people chopping government money or being corrupt, there are people who are in their 70s, 60s, who are not working and are earning well on their dividends because they have invested over the years. They are living on their dividends. Their needs are not much. They just need to be healthy, eat healthy. How much food do they eat? Read newspaper, maybe watch some news or watch TV. Once in a while, their children can say, okay, come and spend whatever with us. They will travel, they will come back home. That's it. Their lives are as simple as that. Okay? But we understand really, really that life is not balanced. And exactly that's how it is. And I want you to look at this table in front of me. This table is divided into two sides. And that's exactly how life is. It's not balanced. You are the one, by the choices that you make, that will decide where exactly you want to play. You can decide to play on the right side. You can decide to play on the left side. Somebody can say, no, I didn't have a choice. Or no, you had a choice. You always have a choice. It's just that our choices come with consequences. Our choices come with decisions and actions we must take to be able to say, okay, this is where I'm going. So when you make a choice that this is where I want to play, anything that comes with it, okay, I need to take it and just face it like that. So it's divided into two parts. We have the right side and the left side. If we look at the right side is the person, has the business owner and the investor. The business owner is someone who has decided to build an organization, decided to build a company, grow the company, to have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 employees. So the person has built a system. And building a business system and becoming a business owner is hard work. It's a lot of work. Okay, it requires a lot of years, energy, sweat, blood, money. It takes a lot. Okay, if you know anyone who has built a business over the past 30, 40 years, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it takes building a system. But when the person has built a system, then the system begins to work for the person. And the person begins to earn what is called passive income. The person doesn't need to be physically there anymore to be able to enjoy the dividends of the work that they have put in. So that's the business owner. He spends the first 20 years, spends his first 25 years building the business. And then after that, can be earning what is called director's bonus. But the person can resign and say, I'm not working again. I just be earning director's bonus, retire, and just get someone to take the reins and all that. So that's a business owner. Some people even at some point in building their businesses, they sell a part of the business. Okay, and they're just earning well. So these people, at the point when they are retired and they're earning the passive income that comes with building a business, their work becomes easy. They just call them for meetings. Oh, this is what we want to do, blah, blah, blah. And then you can make a decision based on your experience in the business. So there's easy work, stability, and spare time after you have built the business. Then also on the right, we have the investor. The investor is someone who has money, who has cash, and makes money works for them. Please, when I'm talking about cash, I'm not talking about 1 million, 5 million. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who invest heavily and are able to live on the income, on the dividends of their investments. If you are living on 5 million dividend per month, just know that you have put in nothing less than about 300 million, those kind of millions, for you to earn those kind of incomes. So the investor money works for you. So on this right side, I'm sure you know that there are not many people who occupy this right side. Not many people have that kind of money, 600 million, 300 million, or business owners that have 500 staff. They are not in the majority. They are actually in the minority. And if you look at the left, that's where the majority of the people in this world are. To the left, you have the employee who has a job, like I said earlier, who reports 9 to 5 and who still complains. They are using me too much. They are not fair to me. But oh well, that's what you signed for. And doesn't make it bad. It makes it a stage of your life where you are. I need to begin to think, how do I navigate my life to go beyond this place where I find myself? Okay, so for the employee, you have a lot of hard work. There's no security. If you say, oh yeah, come and be going, you go. Okay, no time. So I'm busy and working through the morning. After I come back, I'm in traffic, I'm this and that. No work, no pay. If you stop working, you don't earn. So there's active income being earned for the employee. Then you have the self-employed. Self-employed is somebody who says, I don't want anybody to control me again. I don't want a boss. I just want to do my own thing. Welcome to the club. So if you have a business that you are running and you are the cleaner, you are the accountant, you are the marketer, you are everything, what you are right now is that you own a job or a small business. You are a self-employed. You are not yet there. Where you are going is a place where you can rest. And you need to work till you get there. But this work needs to be a calculated, systemic work. It needs to be a work of building a system, right? So you have the person who is the janitor, who is the accountant, who is everything, running into large debts. Oh, landlord, this and that, insufficient funds. That's what you have. Stress. So 95% of the world are on this left side of employee and self-employed. They are trying to run a business. They are trying to manage a job. That's what you have on the left side. And 95% of people in the world are on that side. On the right side, you have only 5% of the people of this world on that side. And these 5%, they control 95% of the wealth of the world. And on the left, where you have 95% of the world, they are controlling 5%. Can you imagine? 95% of people controlling 5%. This world is not balanced. And on the right side, you have 5% of the world sharing 95% of the world's wealth. That's exactly why it is, how it is. And if you're here and you're thinking, no, this world is not balanced, truly, I need to move. Then you need to ask yourself, what do I need to begin to do? There's a way you will do your Green Mondays business and you will be stuck on the self-employed side. There's a way you will do your Green Mondays business and you will move from the left side to the right side, where you can begin to enjoy no debt, plenty of money, and spare time. So you need to ask yourself, how do I begin to do my business? How do I, build something at the side if I am currently on a job or if I'm doing a business? How do I build a system that will ensure that I will not get old and not be complaining like some old people that I know? Some old people, they are the most bitter people around. They are complaining and angry with the system. I don't want to grow old and become that way. Okay? And I believe that you don't want to as well. If you are still listening to me, I don't want to be a complainer in your old age. Please type in the comment section. Type if you don't want to be a complainant in your old age. Type what you don't want to happen in your old age to the comment section as I go to the next slide. What you don't want to happen in your old age. Do you want to complain when you're old? Like, this life is not balanced, too. I don't want to tell you what to type. I want you to type it in your own words. what you don't want to be experiencing old age. You don't want to be a bitter old woman. You don't want to be an angry with the system old woman. Oh, this thing is not fair. This thing that they are doing to us. Because they are complaining in Nigeria, they are complaining everywhere in the world. It's the same malaise that beclouds people who are stuck in a way of thinking, who are not able to ask themselves, how do I come out of where I am? Nobody locked me here. I chose to be here. So how do I begin to choose to do something and build it so that I can get to a point when I can move out of where I am to where I need to be? Okay, so I'll go to my next slide very quickly. Nobody wants to type that they don't want to be a frustrated old woman. Oh, okay, they have commented. All right. Okay, I don't want to be a complainant in my old age, correct. I don't want to be an angry old woman. I don't want to be an angry woman in my old age. I don't want to be a complainant in my old age. I don't want to be a complainer in my old age. I want to be a wealthy grandma. Fantastic, I like that. I don't want to be a broke old woman. No. I don't want to be a bitter old woman. Fantastic. And it's good to say it, right? But I need to begin to ask myself, what must I do? These things don't jump on us. I know the thing about time. Time will just jump on you sometimes as if 10 years have gone. What have I done? Wow. Okay, you have an opportunity to build a system. You need to start building urgently, like, for the future that I truly, truly desire. Okay, so now talking about passive income, I spoke about passive income earlier to the right. The people that are living on, that are 5% living on 95% of the world's wealth. That's my own focus. So that's where I want to be. I want to tabernacle in that 95% of the world's wealth. I want to be among that 5%. So I want us to take a look at ways. What are the ways available to create this passive income? What are the ways we can create passive income? There are 5 ways. And these 5 ways, one of them is real estate. Real estate, we know what real estate is. Real estate is not buy land. If you buy land, you have tied the money down, which is not bad. You can sell it for more and make money. So, but talking about passive income, we're talking about buying property, which is out for rent, and you are earning you don't need to be working to earn your rent. So what you earn in real estate is rent. They're just paying you on a regular basis. You are enjoying life, seeing a lot. And say, wow, that's real estate. You and I desire real estate. Real estate is like the easiest, right? But it is highly capitally intensive. It's very capital intensive. So that is real estate for you. It is good. It's a place that you should ultimately play in by the time you start making money from other vehicles. So number 2 vehicle is paper investment and fixed deposits. Talking about paper investment, we're talking about shares and all of that. Some of us here we hear about shares. We hear about shares and say, please, I bought shares in 2008 and the thing did not go well. Okay, we're not talking about buying to sell in the short term. We're talking about buying to keep, such that you are earning dividends on your investment, on your paper investments, on your stocks and shares. Now, I'm sure some of us here have heard we have earned dividends. If you did your, what did they call this thing? They said we should change it to e-dividend. You must have even been getting alerts on a regular basis. Like 2 months ago, I still got some alerts, 100 and something naira, 50 kobo, 200 and something naira, 10 kobo, 500 and something naira. And by the time I added everything together, I don't even think all the dividends was up to 5K. I'm sure you and I know that none of us here can live on 5K, right? We cannot live on 5K. So for you to earn like 5 million on paper investments, you need to have like 300 million in stocks and shares. So it is also highly capitally intensive, and it's a game of chance because it can be up today, down tomorrow. But when you're earning dividends, you will be earning something there. But for you to earn something substantial, you need to have a substantially amount of money in the stocks. Thirdly, we have automated business. Automated business is the one I shared about earlier. Having a business that you have built over a period of time that you can retire from, and they'll just be paying you director's bonus. But to be able to build a business where you can step away from means that you have to be skillful as a businessman yourself. You have to have high skill. You have to know how to build a business over that long period of time. and you need to have high capital to be able to build a business to the point where you have 500 employees and all of that. It's not a joke. Okay, so that is available as well. Intellectual property means that I write a book, I produce a single, or I write an app, and every time people download the app or whatever, I earn royalty, or I earn something from it. Anytime they sell my book and all of that, when what do they call it? When pirates have not taken over, I have an opportunity to earn from the sales of whatever I have produced. Intellectual means my brainchild, something that I have developed on my own. Okay, that is not available for everybody, but is a way to earn passive income. Finally, we have network marketing. Now, network marketing is one of the most misunderstood industries in the world. Why does it feature here? How can you be talking about network marketing and you be talking about real estate? Are they mates? The average person will be saying, is it not to be selling things from here to there? Is it not reader or whatever? Oh, that's exactly where this is coming to. When we're talking about network marketing, we're talking about building a system. Building a system. If you are still listening to me, I want you to type in the comment section, building a system. Building a system. Now, network marketing is about building a system that exists such that after you have stopped working actively, you can keep earning substantially. You can keep earning substantially. I can see you're still with me. Madam Roya, well done, ma. This is building a system. Okay, fantastic. Building a system. So this is much deeper than, oh, I'm selling reader. I have a customer here. Somebody buys solution pack. This is deeper than that. It's about building a system and saying, how do I have team members in Gombe? How do I have team members in Kano? How do I have team members in Germany? How do I extend my team to Dubai? How do I extend it to the US? How do I build a community of users who every time they buy, whether I'm involved in it or not, I earn a commission? And all of this can become something really substantial. So network marketing is really about building a system. And what is most exciting about it compared to all of these ones that I've explained earlier is that it requires low capital to start it. It requires low capital to start it. And I can earn the same amount of money as passive income and even more than the person that has real estate. You heard me correctly. Exactly. That is possible in network marketing. If you can build it over a period of time, you can earn passive income that is much more, okay, than what you thought was possible from building a system. Because everyone you introduce into the business is relating directly with the company. And when they relate with the company, because they are linked to you, the company pays you commissions. So that's what makes it really exciting. And on the Green Mondays platform, I'm really, really excited because the company has products that are very effective. There are a number of people who push business opportunities because the company pays them well, but the products are really not working. But people are just managing, they are paying, they gave me card, they gave me this and that. But on their own merits, the products available in the Green Mondays distribution system are simply life transforming. They are simply they are changing people's health stories, they're changing people's health status and making people, who some doctors have even written off, to experience amazing turnaround in their health. The products are just simply amazing. I know one reason why I like the Green Mondays is much more than having products that are good. It's much more than having a system that pays you, but they have a mission that helps you. As you are building that system, there's what happens to you. There's a process you are going through. That process is helping you stay inspired. It's helping you to be inspired. It's connecting you to your dreams, showing you what is possible, and empowering you with the tools, with the support, everything that you need to achieve your dreams. The mission in the Green Mondays opportunity is to inspire, to connect, and to empower you to achieve your dreams. So if you're here, and just like we have all said, nobody here wants to be a broke old woman or a broke old man. You want to live your old age in splendor. You want to live free of any kind of worries that has to do with money or anything. And if you desire this, this is achievable with this platform. You know, the slide before, you can see cars, you can see vacation, you can see the good life and all of that. But much more than that, you become someone who is a lot more valuable, who is inspired, who can inspire others, and who can connect them and empower others to achieve their dreams. And if you are here, like me or like anybody else, I'm sure you have a dream, or you have dreamt before. If you are here and you have dreamt before, you have dreamed that, I want to be able to travel around the world. I want to be able to earn passive income. I want to earn without working. I want to get to that point. I want to help people. I want to be a value-added person. If you have some of these dreams in your mind, all this is possible via the Green Mondays opportunity. This is, your dream is possible. Your dream is achievable. It can happen with the Green Mondays business. If you are ready, the opportunity is ready to deliver to you your dreams. Now, like I said earlier, the products themselves on their own merit are simply amazing. All of us here know, I'm sure I will recognize guests, as we go along. Please, if you're a guest, please type in the comment section, I'm a guest. Or if you're here with your guest, you can just type, I have a guest in the house. As I talk about the product, I'll just share the compensation, and then I'll take the questions for the people who have questions in the house. Okay, so the reader range of products are products that are simply amazing. The crux of how the products work is they mop up oxidative stress. Now, oxidative stress is not big grammar. It's what it has been discovered to be a state in the body where there is more harm happening in the body than the body can handle. So when there's a lot of what the body does not need in the body that is more than what the body itself can handle, you have an imbalance. And when you have imbalance, you have stress. And that stress can happen in the heart. It can happen in the lungs. It can happen. I mean, this week alone, I've heard cases of people with different health conditions. Spinal tuberculosis, I heard that week. Somebody with Parkinson's also in the course of the week. But the exciting thing about all of these health conditions is that in one way or the other, we have heard testimonies of people who have used our range of products and who have gotten much significantly better and on their way to full recovery, in fact, using our range of products. And I remember the person that was shared about is a 74-year-old Caucasian man who had Parkinson's disease, and who the doctor had said they have tried, really nothing was going to be working. And then it was placed on the reader range of products. And today, as I speak to you, he can drive. I'm sure you know what Parkinson's is. You don't even want to drive, okay? His wife is just simply blown away by reason of how the range of products have helped him. In fact, at the point he stopped using it and felt that, no, this reader cannot be so good. It's too cheap to be the one to solve the problem I've been treating for the past couple of years. And when he stopped, he saw the change. He saw that his health was not as it was when he was taking it. Today, he has told himself, this is what I'm going to be using. And today he can drive. So people's lives are literally, their health is taking amazing turnaround by reason of using this range of products. And these products simply mop up oxidative stress in different parts of the body that it finds the problem. Anytime, anywhere it finds the problem, whether the problem is in the ovaries or in the fallopian tube or in the whatever part of the body or the joints or in the heart, it goes there to mop up these free radicals. And the people begin to find relief. Okay, we have tons and tons of testimonies. Okay, and this is the Reader Bitters and the capsule, which is the flagship products of the range of products. Okay, so they boost immunity. I mean, this is a fantastic time to ensure that your immunity is boosted and you are in top shape so that you don't come down with COVID-19 or whatever health issues are flying around. Okay, they also have strong anti-diabetic and anti-hypertensive, properties as well. Okay, so these products are simply amazing, and they mop up of oxidative stress. Like I said, these oxidative stress are caused by a number of things. And someone will say, no, I don't have oxidative stress, so I wish I could say that. But you can't even control the things you take in sometimes, right? Because sometimes you drink water that I don't know where they made it. Or sometimes somebody buzzed me 2 days ago and said she had food poisoning. She took beans that they had used too much pesticide to preserve. I mean, you just don't know. Pesticide is also one of the things that can, it can just release free radicals into your system. Okay, so you can't really fully control it. Say, oh, I'll just buy my food stuff and I'll cook at home. You can't fully control it. So as long as you're alive, living, breathing, walking around, eating, sleeping, okay, even in the course of sleeping, I did a research and discovered that in the course of sleeping, cell division is still happening. Cell division is still happening. And as far as that is happening, free radicals are still being dropped in the system, in the body system. So even for sleeping alone, you are experiencing free radicals. So you need the reader range of products to stay healthy, to be healthy, you know, and to be able to live a high quality, healthy life. So we have other ranges of products as well: the cleanser, the restore, the fat burner, the fire, the balm, the disinfectant, the body wash. If you are here and you're not using the body wash, woman, you are missing big time. Or you now have something like, what do they call it? What do they call this thing that people have when they have added weight or they've gotten pregnant? Stretch marks, all this skin discoloration. Try the body wash, right? Try the body wash and the body water. You will come and testify. Okay, the products are just simply amazing, both the ones you take in orally and even the ones you drink, and the one you rub, you know, use for personal care on your external body. You know, the products are simply amazing. Okay, so now it's good to talk about the products. They are good, they are amazing, but there's a business side of the products, which is what I spoke about earlier, to say, how do I build a system? Saying that these products are good, yes. How do I build a system of users, people who keep using this product, who are passionate about the product, who are referring others to use it as well, and I get paid for it? This is a table that shows an idea of what is possible in this business. And this leverages on the gold packs alone. Gold packs. Say, okay, somebody comes in with the gold pack. Gold pack today is 140,000 naira, right? It's 140,000 naira, and says, okay, if I work with 4 people, and say, okay, these are the 4 people I want to work with, who will buy the products, use for themselves, share with other people, and also invite their friends as well. And we keep on, you know, growing it and growing it and growing it like that until you achieve the numbers that are in yellow on the right here. If you look at this table, I don't know whether it's on your right or your left, but from where I stand, it is on my right. Okay, and this is what is possible with just the gold pack. You can now imagine if you have the VIP pack, you can imagine what is possible. And just in case someone says that, this is 11 billion that is here at the base here. Okay, let's say I build this for 10 years, I build this for 7 years, I build this for 8 years. And am I going to be able to earn this income? Yes, you can. But we all know that human beings are as diverse as it gets. So all the people that are introduced into the business will not drive the business. They will like the product and use it, but not all of them will drive it. So let's say 10% of the people that are introduced into the business use the products and decide to drive the business. I will have 10% of what I have here. That is 1 billion. I mean, how many people you don't like 1 billion? Please type in the comment section, I don't like 1 billion. If you don't like 1 billion, please type in the comment section. Or if you like the idea of 1 billion, 1 billion is not bad. Type it in the comment section as we begin to wrap up. Anybody in the house? As we look at the packs that are available in the business, how do I come in? Now, there's a pack that I have not added to this list. It is called the solution packs. And I was thinking I would have a little bit of time to talk about the solution packs. Let me just talk about it very briefly. Now, these solution packs are groups of products that have been put together. They have been put together to solve people's pressing needs in a way that they don't need to be calculating how many will I need and all of that. They are packaged to solve specific solutions, to solve specific problems. Problems like hypertension. So there's a hypertension lifestyle pack. There's a diabetes lifestyle pack. There's a male wellness pack. There's a female wellness pack. There is immunity boosting pack. There's a senior citizens pack for male and female. All of these are available and they address specific health issues that people have at different stages. Okay, so these packs are 65,000 naira and they last for a 90-day period. So you don't need to worry about, oh, okay, will it be enough and all of that. Some people say they cannot hear me again. I'm sure you can hear me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes in the comment section. Because it still shows that I'm still doing fine here. If you can hear me, please let me know. Okay, you can hear me. People can hear me. Please check your internet. All right, great. So the solution packs are available for 65,000 naira. So if you are here and you are a guest and you need this product for use for yourself or for a family member, and you want to also do the business, the solution packs are a fantastic way for you to come in. The solution packs are 65,000 naira. Now, apart from solution packs, we also have some other entry packs. My own personal best pack is the VIP pack. The VIP pack comes to 750,000 naira. Now, it's 750,000 naira that is like one of the best investments you would make. Why do I say that? When you pay the 750,000, you get products worth over $1 million. And the company says, because you are among the people coming into the company in the first phase of the company gives you an opportunity to share in 2% of their sales profit on a monthly basis. Now, this is extra income that you are earning. You know, it doesn't matter. Whether you introduce anybody or not. You earn this income because you got involved at a time when the company is making this opportunity available for VIP. So for VIP, and you have an opportunity to earn in more ways than other entry levels. So if you can't afford the VIP, you can come in at the platinum level, which is 400,000. If you can't do platinum, you can do gold. Okay, my own best minimum is the gold. Okay, but if you are not buoyant enough at the moment and you just want to get in because this sounds like something that you want to be able to build a system in. Remember, we told ourselves we don't want to wake up 5 years time or 10 years time and say, you know that if I had taken down my Green Mondays business seriously, even doing it small, I will not be where I am today. Okay, you want to ensure that you're building a system with. So if you're like that, and you just want to get a foot in the door, you can come in as silver or bronze and still upgrade. There are people in this room that came in as silver or as bronze. Some of them are platinum today. So you can upgrade as you go. So these are the opportunities available to become a distributor. Okay. And I'd like to say that if you are here and you are a guest, please let me know in the comment section. If you have a guest in the room today, please alert me in the comment section as I begin to round up my own side of the presentation. Okay. POOR stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. People are poor not because they don't have cash, but because they don't identify and take advantage of opportunities that can change their financial status. So I encourage you today, if you are here and you're hearing this, do not waste any further time. Grab the person that invited you and tell the person, I need to come on board now. I really would like to do the VIP, but I can't. I want to start with the platinum. That is what I'm talking about. So if you are here and you are like that, we'll be excited to invite you to join us and to welcome you on board our team, Thrive. Okay, we thrive because we put in the work that is required to achieve our dreams. And one day at a time, we're getting closer and closer and closer to our dreams. Okay, join us today. Don't let this opportunity pass you by today. We don't want to have tomorrow and say, and I was there, that woman, and she was saying it though, you know. We want to be able to take advantage of this opportunity now. It will be my pleasure. It will be all our pleasure to receive you and welcome you on board and help you get started on this journey of building a system to financial freedom. You can have a future that it has to do with your own choices that you make today, building a system, you know, that helps you achieve your dreams. So it's my pleasure bringing this opportunity to you. My name again is Adeolu-Akinyemi. I will stop sharing my screen now